The new 15-inch MacBook Air turned out to be a much stranger deal than we anticipated. It's got many benefits, but also a ton of problems. So people are buying it, getting angry, and then selling it. And all that happens because everyone who buys the 15-inch MacBook Air make exactly the same mistakes. So watch this video to know what to look out for and what you shouldn't do when buying the new MacBook Air. The purchasing process for everyone starts with the same thing, picking the color. Yeah, let's say you're dead set on getting the 15-inch MacBook Air, so the first step is to choose the right color. And that's where most buyers make a crucial mistake. They choose the wrong color. The 15-inch MacBook Air comes in 4 colors: Midnight, Starlight, Space Gray, and Silver. And let me tell you, there are 2 imposters on this list. There are 2 colors that are worthy of getting, and 2 that are not. If you're not new to MacBooks, guessing which colors are worth getting won't take you long, but if you're new, then Silver and Starlight are the ones to choose exactly in that order. First, look for Silver Max, and only after it's Starlight. Space Gray and Midnight are definitely not the colors you want, and there are 2 reasons for that. 1, smudges, and 2, scratches. Space Gray and Midnight are extremely prone to both of these things, especially Midnight. All the fingerprints, all the dirt and grime will be extremely visible on these colors. You'll have to clean your MacBook every hour or use it in gloves, and even that won't stop it from getting dirty and covered in smudges. But smudges are only half of the problem. Scratches are really silent killers. If you choose Space Gray or Midnight, get ready to see tons and tons of scratches near the charging port, Type-C ports, even the headphone jack. After some time, the sharp edges will start getting little scuffs, and the palm rests will fade, revealing the raw aluminum. And if that happens, it will be really hard to sell the MacBook at a good price. You'll have to either sell it to someone at a low price or sell it to Apple at an even lower price. So think carefully about what you're getting yourself into. The next step is big and tricky: configuration. So I'll break it down to pieces. One of the biggest mistakes people make when buying the 15-inch MacBook Air is leaving a unified memory standard at 8 GB. 8 gigs is not enough. Let me explain. This memory is not just RAM, it's unified memory. Unified memory is a memory that's shared between different laptop components. In our case, it acts both like a GPU memory and RAM. When a Mac needs memory for the GPU, it uses gigabytes of that unified memory. And when that happens, the 8 gigs run out quickly. And let's not forget that macOS itself needs a few gigs to function properly. So most of the time, when you have nothing opened, you have only 5 to 6 gigs of RAM available. And that is a laughable amount. If you are a type of person who multitasks a lot and uses many apps at once, the memory will run out super fast and you will start seeing stutters. Most apps require a lot of RAM to function properly, especially creative apps like video editors or photo editors. But even simple browsing, even in Safari, the most optimized browser can easily suck up all the memory. If your memory runs out, the laptop resorts to swap and starts using SSD as an additional RAM. But swap isn't perfect and causes noticeable wear to the SSD, so even if we don't think of future-proofing, which is definitely important to consider, buying a Mac with only 8 gigs can kill your SSD. What do you think of that? Do you really want your new shiny MacBook to start lagging and slowing down the second you turn it on? Then don't skim on a memory upgrade. Those $200 will get you a long way, and you have to do it while placing an order. There will not be an opportunity to increase the memory size later. Now let's take a quick pause and talk about this video sponsor, Basis. The Basis Power Combo Tower 65 watt is the ultimate all-in-one charging station that combines convenience, speed, and safety in a compact and stylish design. With this versatile device, you can declutter your workspace and enjoy a seamless solution for charging all your devices. To me, it's a great addition to the workspace, and I can't stress enough how I enjoy using it. The Power Combo Tower is designed with efficiency in mind. Its retractable cable feature allows you to charge your MacBook or iPhone effortlessly while ensuring easy and convenient access. No more dealing with tangled cables or searching for the right charger. Everything you need is neatly integrated into this sleek tower. This charger also has one USB-C port and one USB-A port, which makes it a perfect accessory for your desk. And on three sides, it also has a full-sized outlet. So if some of your devices have a specific charging brick, you can make that happen. One of the standout features of this charger is its impressive 65-watt fast charging capability. Whether it's your laptop, smartphone, or any other compatible device, the Power Combo Tower delivers lightning-fast charging speeds, ensuring that your devices stay powered up throughout the day. Say goodbye to long waiting times and hello to a charging solution that keeps up with your busy lifestyle. What sets the Power Combo Tower apart from the competition is its revolutionary GaN fast charging technology. This advanced technology not only enhances charging efficiency but also reduces heat generation, ensuring a faster and safer charging experience. With GaN technology, you can recharge your devices in a fraction of the time compared to traditional chargers. Safety is also taken into account, and the Power Combo Tower excels in this aspect. Equipped with BDIP intelligent digital power technology, it provides effective protection against overload, overcurrent, and other potential safety hazards. Furthermore, it offers a high anti-surge level that surpasses competing products by 30%. This exceptional surge protection shields your devices from unexpected power fluctuations, ensuring their longevity and protecting them from potential damage. No matter what, you will get a stable and safe charging experience. You can trust that your devices are safeguarded, giving you peace of mind and allowing you to focus on what really matters. So the Basis Power Combo Tower 65-watt is a true game changer in the world of chargers. Its all-in-one design, compact size, and retractable cable feature make it a space-saving solution that seamlessly integrates into your daily routine. Embrace the future of charging with Basis and enjoy the simplicity, speed, and peace of mind it brings to your life. I will leave a link in the description for you, so check it out. The next mistake you can make is leaving the SSD size bone stock at 256 gigs. This is a huge mistake, and there are far too many reasons for that. 1. 256 gigs is not enough for anything. All apps now are super memory heavy, they need a ton of disk space. And the system itself, along with all the files that are going to accumulate, will also take a substantial part of the disk space available. And SSDs, by their nature, need to be only 70% full to operate at full speed. So out of those 256 gigs, the system will eat 20 gigs out of the box. In a week, there will be 5 gigs of system files and 60 gigs must be free for the SSD to remain somewhat fast. This leaves you only 170 gigabytes for files, apps, photos, etc. But okay, you can always buy an external SSD and solve this space problem. But the base 256 gig SSD has another problem in it. It's super slow. In these M2 MacBook Airs, there's only one SSD chip as opposed to 2 in M1 Macs. This basically cuts the disk speed in half, and this means slower data transfers, slower memory access, and choppiness throughout. But the biggest hit comes with that swap. Since the SSD is super slow, the swap becomes ineffective, requiring more time to access the SSD. This leads to the laptop being slow, unresponsive, and overall choppy. Trust me, you will feel that as soon as the initial 8 gigs of memory run out, you'll feel when swap kicks in, and that will not be a pleasant experience. So, the 256 gig base SSD will get you a slow computer, fast degrading SSD, and low amount of storage to actually store your files. To properly use this laptop, you absolutely have to spend $200 extra and get the 512 gig SSD instead. And that disk will have 2 chips and be fast both in data transfer and swap. You don't really have an option here. After that, you can choose the Power Brick. 35 watts with dual Type-C ports or a fast charging 70-watt brick. Only one of them is worth getting. Which one? Definitely not the fast charging one. Hear me out. If you're not planning on using this laptop on the go all the time and charging speed isn't important to you, then good, get a slower brick. It's 35 watts and it has 2 Type-C ports, so you could charge 2 devices at once. It will be convenient and won't affect your battery health all that much. And that 70 watt, leave it to someone who really needs fast charging. Because if you choose it but won't use it, you're just gonna put the battery under more unnecessary stress. Yes, the laptop will charge noticeably faster, but do you really want to do it at the expense of battery health? Fast charging causes the battery to heat up and the chemicals inside to react faster, which inevitably leads to faster battery degradation. Of course, Apple's charging systems are smart and can partially mitigate that, but continuous fast charging can be a point of concern. It's always better to take it slow. The slower you go, the more healthy your MacBook's battery is. But let's say you are fine with all those problems with this MacBook, you are okay with it being slow and hot, and you're willing to cope with the bone stock configuration. Can you still make mistakes? Yes, and that mistake is buying it from Apple. Apple is charging a lot already when compared to other brands, and you can't make it worse for your wallet by buying it not from Apple. Okay, there are two options. First one, buy refurbished. Apple often sells refurbished Macs, and if this purchase isn't super urgent, be sure to check the refurbished store every now and then. This could lead you a really good deal and save a few $100. And there is a second option, buying from Amazon, Walmart, and other sellers. Here the price difference can be even bigger. For example, on Amazon, this 15-inch MacBook can be picked up for a little over $1,000, at $250 off the original price. And if you're willing to buy the 13-inch MacBook Air, the base model on Amazon is sold for only $899, which is an absolute bargain. Just look for those deals and you'll be able to snatch this Mac at a really good price. And here is the biggest mistake of all, buying the 15-inch MacBook Air if you're planning on growing. And I'm not talking about your height, I'm talking about your skills and needs. Because as you can see from my review of this MacBook, it is not really fit for serious workloads. It gets hot, the memory fills up, and it overall is nothing more than a typewriter. You can survive with a MacBook Air only if you type text and do super light work. If you're a student, don't skim and get the MacBook Pro instead, especially when glorious 2021 14-inch can be found refurbished for $1,539 straight from Apple. And believe me, that 14-inch will completely demolish the 15-inch Air in every task you throw at them. Buying a 15-inch MacBook Air is a questionable decision, not gonna lie, but I hope now you at least won't make the mistakes and buy the right configuration of a MacBook that will suit your needs for years. I wish you luck and thanks for watching. See you in the next one.